Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for clicking. So today I'm talking about things that you should do when you arrive in Turkey that will help you, okay? So the first thing that you should do when you arrive in Turkey is one, and this is like, I don't know, I think I've said this before, but you should buy an Istanbul card. So Istanbul card helps you for about transportation in Turkey. So if you want to go anywhere and then you have Istanbul card, you just load your money on the Istanbul card and then you can use it in the metro, tramway or metro bus or the other normal buses. So yes, the Istanbul card is important. Also, you can get the Istanbul card at any vending machines. It's about 6 lira, or you can buy from any bus station. There are usually some shops that sell it. I think it's about 10 lira if you're buying from those people. It depends wherever you're buying from, but it's cheap still. Even with that 10 lira, it's still cheap. So another thing that you should do when you arrive in Turkey is you should change to local currency. And when I say change to local currency, I don't mean that you should change your money when from the airport. No, we all know the airport rates are not good, but at least I know. So if you didn't know, you know that. And this actually, it's everywhere in all countries. You don't change your money at the airport, you change your money when you go in the city center from other forex bureaus. So yeah, you can change just a few bills, like maybe $50 at the airport, just for you to have transport, whatever money to use around to take you to your hotel or your destination. And then when you reach there, you can change it. You go to a forex bureau and then change lots of money. But if you're going to be buying in wholesale shops, you can pay in dollars, because most of the wholesale shopping, I don't know, wholesalers, they tell you the money in dollars. You ask how much is this, they'll tell you it's $15, $20, $30, whatever. So you can pay for those, you can pay in dollars. So I would advise for that, your money to actually stay in dollar. But if it's for normal, you're tourists, you're just going to be walking around, going to museums, just having a good time in Turkey, it's not for business, then you should have local currency. Otherwise, they will try to rip you off if you have dollars or whatever amount, the euro or whatever currency that you have. Also, really, we don't use foreign currency. We use Turkish lira. This is like Turkish lira is everywhere. It's what we use. Another thing about transportation is, like, if you come to Turkey, you should get the BITAKSI application. This will enable you to have it, like, whenever you want to call a taxi, it will come for you near you and you just go. It's like some other kind of Uber, but Uber is illegal here, though Uber still operates, and they will send you those big, like the big cars. But I wouldn't advise this because it is what it is. Sometimes the people, they'll be like, oh, if that police stops us, the drivers of Uber, they'll be like, if the police stops us, you just tell them you are my friend. They'll ask you, who is this? You say, this is my friend. You said, this is my friend. So instead of going through all that, just get BITAKSI up, okay? Another thing you should do is, when you come in here, you should buy a SIM card, because with a SIM card, you can call your family, you can communicate with people easily, because they'll be asking, can I take your number? Or you'll be giving your number to people. So it's better if you have a SIM card, and then also you can call, you can use the internet, you know. So you could either buy from Turkcell or Vodafone, Avea, Turktelecom. So those are some of the big telecommunication companies. So you can just go this, you can buy a SIM card from the airport, or you could buy the SIM card from the shops themselves. If you walk around, you'll be seeing Turkcell, you'll be seeing, you know. So yeah, you can easily buy a SIM card and it's not that expensive. Yes, so you need your passport, and then voila, you have a SIM card. And it can be prepaid. You could pay like I don't know, maybe 50 lira, 40 lira. Then you have calls, messages, as internet. So like 1000, maybe 1000 messages or 5000 messages, and then I don't know, 500 minutes, 1000 minutes, then 3 gigabytes, 4 gigabytes of internet. So I think that's a good deal. So yeah, you know, you can do that. Another thing you should do, since we are still talking about phones and communication, is you should register your phone. If you plan to stay in Turkey for more than 90 days, you should register your phone. This registration takes, I think it's they charge about 500 lira or less, but I will find the real price, but it's about that amount of money. A year ago it was really cheaper. I think, like, you won't believe that how cheap it was, so I won't even say it. But now there are new rules. Like sometimes every year there comes new rules regarding this. So you understand. So there are new rules. The money is more, but you have to register if you're going to stay for more than 90 days, and you can only register one phone on one passport. So if that time exceeds, the 90 days exceeds, you can't, and you didn't register your phone, you won't be able to use your phone for calls, but you will be able to use your phone just messages. And on Wi-Fi you can, maybe for internet, like social media and stuff, your phone will be open for that. But for calls, no, you can't receive calls on that phone in Turkey with a Turkish SIM card or even any other SIM card. The phone will be closed, it will be blocked, okay? So yes, you should register your phone before it's too late. And you can register your phone from any telecommunications, like Still, Turkcell, whatever. Another thing that you should do is, when you come here, you should register also at the Nüfus Müdür. These are the population, like this is like in the area that you live, every area has its own Nüfus Müdür office. Like it's a government office where they have to know the population, how many people are living in this area. So you have to take your any bill that you have. It can be a water bill, electricity bill, or a gas bill. You take it, and then they will register you in that address, okay? Another thing that you need to do if you come here in Turkey is that you should apply for a residence permit. That is, if you're going to live more than your visa time. For example, if your visa says 30 days, 15 days, and you plan to live more than that, then you should apply for a residence permit. So to apply for a residence permit, you have to go online. It's an online system to get appointment, okay? You get the appointment online, and then the appointment date, whenever that date is, they can give you an appointment date, which is way long even after your visa, guys, and this really causes problems. So I won't even go into details for this, but if you want a separate video about residence permit, just let me know in the comment section below and I will do it. But you apply for residence permit, they give you a date of appointment, and then they give you at which Goç İdaresi place to go to, or which office you will go to for that day for your appointment. And then that day when it reaches, you take your documents, whatever documents they will ask you, you go in person, and what time also the appointment says. But I advise you should be there earlier than before. If it says 10 o'clock, be there at 9. If it says 11 o'clock, be there at 10, okay? Then you go there, because usually there's a long line. This is the last one because I don't want this video to be so long and boring. Let's make it short and snappy. So the last thing that you should do when you come is, before actually you come, you should know some basic Turkish sentences. This is really important, guys. I can't even stress how important this is, okay? So you should know some basic sentences, and then also you should be able to learn. If you didn't learn before you came, at least when you come, you should try to learn the basics. You know, hello, how are you, can you help me? But in Turkish, of course, because no one speaks English. And if they do, the few people who speak English, maybe in the tourist areas they will, but if you go the average Turkish person, they will just know the colors in English. So my friend, my sister, my brother, you should do that, okay? Thank you for watching this video. I will see you in another one. Bye.